Hi, today I'll be demonstrating how to use a Quikstik Mark I, Quikstik Mark II, Sato Kendo or Sato Judo labeler. To unload a roll of labels, first we open the base plate by sliding back the two tabs on either side and using your index finger to open it up. We tear the labels, then open up the hood. Take the labels off the spool. Now with this gun, the spool has this little mechanism that you just need to push in first. That kind of locks the labels in. We take the labels out, close the base plate, and then dispense the rest of the labels. To load a new roll of labels into a Quikstik or a Sato Kendo or Judo labeler, first we open the base plate by pulling back the two tabs on the side and using our index finger to just pop that base plate out. Open up the hood and you'll see there is one really big hole straight down the middle of the unit. That's where our labels want to go. Now these labelers use an inwound label, meaning that the paper is facing the inside. So we take about 10 centimeters, flatten it out, and we just go straight through the middle of the gun, through that big hole, hold them on this side, and then put them onto the spool, and then just use that little mechanism to lock them in there. Close that up, turn over the gun, present about 10 to 15 centimeters of the label, and then close the base plate. You don't have to be particularly accurate with this one, which is great. And then these labels just go straight down in here to the tractor feed. And as you're applying a bit of pressure there, use the handle. When there's some tension, take some labels off here. That way they won't get stuck on the inside of the gun. Give it a few clicks until it's aligned and you've loaded the labels into the Quikstik or Sato Kendo Judo. If you notice that the ink is starting to fade on the labels being printed by your Quikstik Mark I, Mark II or Sato Kendo or Judo, it's time to change the ink roller. Now to do this, these guns have a really unique system. Up in the top right hand corner here, you'll notice this little latch. If you pull it upwards, you can see that it exposes the ink roller inside. So we just pull that tab up and the ink roller will drop straight out. Open up a new ink roller. They come in these handy little packs. Pull the tab up and then just drop it straight in there. Close the tab and you've changed the ink roller. From time to time, you may notice that the print is too high or too low on the label for your Quikstik Mark I, Mark II or Sato Kendo or Judo. It's an easy fix, you just need to do a print head alignment. To do a print head alignment on these models, you'll note that there's a screw on both sides of the print head. It's just a normal Phillips head screw. We loosen those screws without pulling the screws all the way out. And once they're loosened, the print head is on rails and will move forwards and backwards. It's only a small amount, but it's enough to change where the print is on the label. What I like to do is move the print head all the way into the forward position, tighten it back up again, dispense 5 or 6 labels, see if that's fixed the problem. If not, loosen again and just keep moving it back a little bit each time until you get the print exactly where you want it on the label. A handy hint with the Quikstik Mark I, Mark II and the Sato Kendo and Judo is that if you want to print a blank character, you do have to go all the way to a black square So unlike other guns where you typically would want the white square or the yellow, you're going to want it to be the black square. So as you can see here in the middle, we're going to go 2, 1, and then a black square. And that's what we would use if we want a blank in that position.